I remember back in the 80s, I went to a tennis camp, an academy actually called Balletary. And they had these video cameras that they would use when we were playing tennis. And they would record us and then they would play it back, right? When we would watch it. And at the time, it was cutting technology. So now we can do that, on our cameras. Just a few years ago, a friend of mine's company created an app called the Coach's Eye. And I use it as a karate instructor. Oftentimes I'll record a movement of one of my students just to show them, what they're doing. It is fascinating. You dropped your heels off the ground, or you dropped your elbow on your snapback. No, your elbow's too high. Well, no, it's not. Here, look. Oh, wow. I see what you mean. See, these forms of feedback, they're ways to provide us, a visual of our reality. We cannot see many of our blind spots. We'd like to, but they're hard, especially even in our shadow behaviors, can be difficult to, be conscious enough. So how do we, as evolving leaders, or help our evolving leaders and organizations, whether you're a leader yourself who wants to move to the next level, or you have someone that you're developing who perhaps maybe is a successor in your business, or a rising leader in your organization, how do you help them grow also? Well, I have not found a better format than 360s. Now, I did 360s at 3M. We utilized different formats of 360s, and some of them, quite frankly, they sucked. My team and I, we've been scouring the marketplace for on and off for probably 12 years on what are the best assessments that a facilitator, a consultant, an advisor, a coach can use in order to give feedback on an individual on a 360. Well, we finally found one for family business, one specifically that's exclusive to family business, and we've become a licensed provider for this Next Gen 360. That one in particular looks at family relationships as part of the assessment. And also, just like our other 360, it has a online portion as well as one-on-one interviews. And the interviews are only as good as the people doing the interviews, obviously. So we've built proprietary process in regards to how we go about and do interviews in a way that builds trust with people giving us that feedback, so that we can, distill that information and share it in a constructive way with the recipient. And I think it's not just doing a 360 and getting the feedback, but it's having someone work with you to, in essence, unpack it and put it into a development plan. These are all the key components of what's necessary in order to leverage one. Whether you, again, are a leader in your company or you want to develop someone, I want to take this message and I want to highly encourage you to use some form of 360. But in addition, if you have interest in a format that we're using, just send us a note and or respond back here, and we'd be happy to share what it is that we're doing, what makes our approach a little bit different, and see if it might be a good fit for you and or your organization.